I'm Samson. I run Pefa Solutions. We are a business development firm registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission here in Lagos, Nigeria. So we currently launched our SME performance tracker that have been designed to help small businesses keep track of their performance. What the tracker helps you do is that it helps you record your daily sales, keep track of your inventory. At each point in time, you get to know the number of units left, or you also get to track your debtors and all of that. So, in this short demonstration video, I'm going to be explaining how, or I would be demonstrating how you can use our SME performance tracker to keep track of your performance. So, this is like the home page whereby you get to see, you get to read about the tracker and get to see what it does. And then the next page is the instruction page, um, where you get to read about what you need to do. Although you'll be getting our manual once you place an order for the tracker, and once you place an order, it gets delivered to you in less than 24 hours. So the next page after this is the business info page, where you get to input your business details. You can either do this yourself or we help you do that. So what you need to do is to input your business name, your email address, your contact number, your product service, that's what you do, and then you input whether you sell a product-based business or a service-based business. So let us use an example. Um, Let us use ABC Beauty as our example. So we're going to use a business that is into that makes that produces beauty products. So ABC Beauty. So this is what would use, and then so this company, they're into beauty products, and let us say that they produce beauty products. That is, they sell, let's say, wigs, they sell lip glosses, they sell eyeliners, and the rest. Let us also say that they, apart from this one, they are also into electronics. So they sell both beauty wares and electronics. So we're just going to use these two examples um, to explain how this works. So the first thing you need to do is to come into the inventory management stuff, since you're a product-based business. But if you're a service-based business, then you don't need to come in there. You just need to go to the next page. But if you're a product-based business, the first thing you might need to do is come in here and keep stock of your stocks of your products. So let us assume that, or even if you're a service-based business but you have some stocks, you might just need to come in here and then what, keep stock of them. So but now we are focusing more on this beauty and electronics products. So we are going to say that, so since we are assuming that this company sells beauty products, so the first thing we need to do is to impute them. So let us say they sell lip gloss. They sell one for 1,000 naira. This is just where you get to impute what you sell. And then let's say that let's say that after that we counted the item or the number of lip gloss they have, and we found out that they had about 500 um commodity or stock and all of that. So this helps you with the calculations. It helps you calculate the stock value. Let us also use eyeliner. So they also have eyeliner. Let's say that they sell one for 1,500. This is just an example, and they actually have about 1,000 left. So what you are doing here is that you are just keeping stock of everything you have in the shop. So you have to count everything you have in the shop. So let us also say that they have what else again? Okay, let's say, since they also sell electronic products, let's say that they also have pressing iron, or let's just say they have, let's say, LED TV. So they have okay, 32 inches, and they sell just, let's say, for 40,000 naira, and then they have just 50, and then they also have LED TV, but they're not 40. Let's say they have 40 instead this time, 40, and then they sell this for, let's say, 65,000 naira. I mean, they have just 20 left. So This is just what you do, and then this helps you calculate the total stock value, meaning that you have about 5,300,000 worth of goods. So after doing this, the next thing you need to do is to go to this place and then group what you sell. So this company or this business sells, they're into just beauty and what electronic. I know that they have under beauty they have so many stuff they sell. Under electronic they sell different kind of TV. Yes, I understand that, but the first thing you just need to do is to group what you sell into two or into more than. I mean, if you have more than 10, that's fine. But in this example, I mean, what I'm using, this company ABC Beauty and electronic stuff, they sell just two commodities. So I mean, they're into two different stuff. So they're into what beauty products and electronic products. So you need to just know, that's the first thing you need to do. I mean, after storing, after keeping track of your commodities on the inventory management sheet. So the next thing you might need to do is to keep track, or is to always remember this code. So these things are codes, are called service codes or product codes. So BT product is, I mean, we use S1012 to code it, and then we have, for this we use what, S102. So the next thing you need to do is to come in here and choose a credit policy. So you can either choose a 30 days credit policy, or a 60 days credit policy, or a 90 days, or a 180 days policy. So now what this thing means is that when you choose a 30 days credit policy, it means that your customers must make payments. I mean, if they decide to, if they buy from you, you can only give them credit within the first 30 days. That is, they have to make payment before 30 days elapses, or 30 days elapse rather. So they need to make payment before 30 days, or yeah. So they can't actually make payment after 30 days. So whatever stuff you are giving to them, it means that they must make the payment before 30 days. So after doing this, the next thing that you might need to do is come in here and always impute details. So as people buy from you, all you need to do is come in here and make your changes. So let's say on the 20th of, okay, today's date is 20th of March. Let's just say today's date, let's use today's date, 20th of March. You can either use an invoice number if you issue invoice or not. And then let's say, let us just say something, let us say, okay, Gladoma Enterprise bought, let's say that they bought a 32 inches LED television. So you come in here, you put in the email address Gladoma Enterprise. One good thing that this helps you keep, it helps you with building your email list. So you get to build your email list with it. So 09056289995, and then the next thing you do is to put in the sales code. So since we know that since he's buying a TV set, you know it is under electronic product. So you come here and input that, which is S102. So you just come in here, you have S102, and then this comes up automatically, and then you now put in the product he bought or she bought. So you have TV, you have LED, you have 32 inches LED TV. So it's from what we have here, from our inventory stuff, you know, it costs about 40,000 naira. So you come in here and then you put in the price 40,000 naira. Now this is total service fee. Now he or she might not pay everything. He might decide to pay the 40,000 naira, or decide to pay just 35k. So if, let's say, any of the customer decides to pay, I mean, just maybe they decide to just pay some amount of money for your service or your product, you just have to put that here, and then automatically this calculates your balance due. So this shows that that Gladoma Enterprise is owing you about 5,000 naira, and then the next thing you need to do is to put in your promised date of payment. So I mean his promised date of payment. So let's say she promises to pay the next day. So you come in here. I mean she promises to pay the 5,000 balance the next day. So you come in and input the date, which should be like 21 of. I mean today's date is 21st, so 21 of February, of March rather, 2020. And then this debit status here changes to not due, as you can see, meaning that this is not due. Now let's assume that she decides to pay. Okay, let us take this back. Sorry, let's take this back. Let us say that she decides to pay Now let us explain to you how this works. So let us backdate this date. Let us say that she paid, let's say, on the 15th of March. This is just an example. I just want to explain something. I would just want to explain how this works so that you get to understand everything about this. So let us say that she actually had this transaction on the 15th of March, and then this person promises to make payment on the 19th. I mean, or let's say on the 18th rather. So we know that today's date is 20th. So look at how this helps you track your debt. So by putting 18th here, it changes, and then this says that this is 2 days due. So one thing about this is that it helps you keep track of your debtors by letting you know when their debts are due. So you don't really have to be thinking, this guy bought from me, so I mean, when is his debt due? So this way you get to see when each of your customers' debts are due, and then you get to assign your staff, or some of your workers, to call them. You can say, okay, Mrs. A or Miss A, call Gladoma. Sorry, yes, Gladoma also. Mrs. B, call ABC Limited. Mrs. C, call this. So you get to assign your staff to call each of your debtors, and then once they make payment, all you need to do is to come to this installment page and input it back that this person has made payment, and then what happens? This what cancels, and then it becomes normal. So that's actually how it works. This is for your daily cash and credit sales, and you can keep track of over 5,000 stuff. So and the next page after this is your daily expenses. But mind you, as you record your cash credit sales, this also automatically helps you in recording, in keeping track of your inventory, because from what you've done here, this shows that you've sold just one LED television, but then you had about 50 of 32 inches, but then you've sold one. So what this helps you do is that as you make these sales, you get to understand the number of units left at each point in time. So from here now, you see that as you inputted those things over here, they all automatically came up here too. So the only thing you might need to do is to come in here and input the item code, which is like A103, and then it automatically comes to helps you with the price, and then you put in the units sold, which is just one, and then the rest is done for you. So when you come over here, you get to see the units of each of your closing stock. So in this place, you can see that you have 49 left without just doing anything. So as you make your daily sales, this also helps you in tracking the number of units left at each point in time. So you don't really need to always count to know, okay, Ngozi, count for me, okay, Biodun, count for me, how many stuff do we have left? No, as you make your sales, it automatically helps you calculate the number of units left at each point in time. So it's a very simple to use accounting tool, and it's very cheap. The next page here is our expenses page. So in this case, you just need to group your expenses. So let's say that you have expenses in the area of salary, advertisement, transportation, utilities. So let's just go with this 4. So all you need to do is to come in here. Anytime you make your expenses, just come in here. The date is also here for you. Let's say on the 20th of March. Let's say you spent 5,000 naira on Facebook adverts. The first thing you might need to know is to trace the group. To trace your expenses to the group it belongs to. So we know that Facebook adverts should fall under advertisement. So you come here and you input the code E102, and then you have this here. Advertisement comes up here, and all you need to do is to come in here and then input the expenses type, which is like Facebook ad. Amount 5,000. So let us say that on that same date you subscribed, let's say, to MTN data plan. You come in here, which should fall under utilities So you come in here. Okay, not under utilities. Let us have something else. Sorry, let us just make this better. So we have internet. So we don't group this. So under utilities we have power supply. I mean rent. I mean what's it called? Your monthly power supply, and then water fee and the rest of them. So let us make it much more explicit. So we have E105, E105, and then this comes up automatically. Internet. We can come here and say MTN sub, and then you have, let's say, 2,000 naira. So with this stuff, you get to keep track of your expenses, and it makes it very much easier. Now the next thing you might need to do is now to come in here and group your stuff. This is where you might need an accountant or someone to do this for you. We can help you with this, or if you have, it's a very simple stuff. All you need to do is to come in here every week. So we are in March, you come here and then impute the total products or the total service made in the week. So in this case, in beauty products, you can go back to your daily sales and say, okay, we only made sales in form of electronic products, so we don't have anything here. So under this part, we are in week 2 already, so let us make this 0. So since we didn't make any sales in week 2, we have 0 here. Sorry, we are in week 3, not week 2, so 0 here. And then under electronic products, we didn't make any sales here, but then we made a sale somewhere. We sold about 40,000 naira. So in this case, we are using the Accra concept, which says that in accounting, once you've made a sales, once an invoice has been issued, and once you've offered the service or product, then income is recognized. So you can either use the Accra principle or the cash principle. So you can either decide to record 40,000 as your as your income for that week, or 35k, depending on what you've listened. But then I would advise that you use the Accra concept, which is that you record 40,000. So it's a very simple process. All you just need to do is come in here and record everything. So you sum up everything. So in the week you might have about 5 to 6 transactions. All you need to do is to sum them up together, and then add them up here. The same thing happens in the expenses tracking sheet for this is for March. All those things you did here, those things you listed here, they all come up here too. So you don't need to list anything here. All you just need to do is come here and add up. So what you have here, we made 2 expenses: advertisement and internet. So just come here for advertisement in week 3, 5,000, and there's this 2,000, and then this is done. So the implication of this is that this helps you with calculating your profit or loss for each month. The only thing you might just need to do is just to be making your daily your daily input in the inventory management stuff, and if you sell a product-based business and then you keep on recording your daily sales as much as you want. But we only advise people to come to like at the end of each week. We only advise them to always go to their RTS and ETS sheet to keep record of their weekly transactions, because it helps you generate your profit or loss for each month. So it's only when you've done this and this, then you can get to see your profit or loss for each month. So from what you've done, you can come up here and then you see that, oh, you've made about 32,000 naira profit or loss. Sorry, like profit, not loss. So this, what is done, that this helps you with your calculation. So it provides a platform whereby you get to see the profit made for each month. Also, it also has a graph or a chart that helps you chart your profit for each month. So this green stuff represents your revenue, the blue your expenses, and then the yellow line, or whatever color this is called, the yellow line represents your what's it called, your profits. So this is just how it works. It's a very simple to use accounting tool. We came up with this stuff to help those businesses that cannot use softwares, accounting softwares too. But then they don't really have so much knowledge about Excel. They can just get this template and then use it to keep track of their performance. So you can place your order, watch, and just click any of the forms there, place your order, and get it emailed to you in less than 24 hours. Thank you so much. We love you.